We should look at each other and then look at the camera. Oh, let's do it again.
Wait, how are you doing it? Like this?
Like what? Okay. What is up, YouTube family, and welcome to this very special edition of theTodds, our very first Q&A. I guess it was about a month ago we asked for y'all to submit a few questions, and some of y'all did, so we're going to answer those in this vlog.
If it looks like we're wearing similar clothing from another vlog that you may have seen or will see, well, guess what? We are filming two vlogs, that's right, two vlogs in the same day, because when we are together and we have some spare time, why not just have a whole bunch of vlogs in one day?
Knock them out, even though this is the first time we've done this, but we could start doing this.
Actually, no, it's not.
Anyways, I got my cup of coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, original roast. I think we're ready with our first question.
First question comes from Andy H. Andy says, any plans to bring Paisley to visit China when she's older?
Andy, absolutely. That is something we talked about from the very beginning, that we would love to do it. We would love for her to be a little bit older, because that is a very long plane ride. But yes, we love Paisley's birth city, and we absolutely would love to take her back one day. Hopefully, Lord willing, that works out. If not, take her back to visit, or to take her back to pick up her brother or sister.
I guess that leads into another question Julie Whitesell asked.
Julie.
Julie said she had several questions, but she wanted to know if Paisley is going to get a sibling from China in our future plans. And she also said that she, meaning Paisley, would be a great big sister. So, any plans to adopt again from China?
Julie, yes. Well, not any plans in the works, no. But that's something that we are certainly praying about. And it's really just
Really, we're just waiting on God's timing, as
right.
Cliche as that sounds. But yes, we would love to start the adoption process like last week, a month ago, as soon as we got home with Paisley, but that just wasn't in God's plan for us at that moment in time.
And I think I also wouldn't rule out the possibility of her being a younger sibling also.
True.
If we adopted an older child, I think in China you can adopt up to the age of 15.
No, 14.
14. I think once.
Well, they age out at 14, meaning that they are no longer available to be adopted.
Right.
But yes, like Daniel said, we're not opposed to her being a younger sibling as well. So just going kind of a step further and talking about Paisley as a sibling, Daniel and I do feel like she is meant to play a big role in our family as a sibling and being a helper. Sorry, Bartley. That was a good one, Julie. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Julie.
All right.
Which, by the way, Julie is a big fan of ours. Thank you so much, Julie, for following us on Instagram, Twitter, and also Julie comments a lot, so we appreciate that, Julie.
Yes.
Thank you, Julie.
Shout out to Sun Valley, Idaho, where Julie lives. I know that because she said it on here, so. Not that I've stalked you, Julie. I have not, but I have read your comments. All right, let's see. Continuing with the theme of Paisley, let's just keep it on.
Keep it on.
Just keep on keeping on. So we've got a couple of questions from theTodds. Some of you may recognize that name. That is Aunt Leah. And you've seen her in the bouncy house. You've seen her lugging Paisley around everywhere. So anyways, so these
Love Aunt Leah.
yes,
Paisley
we do.
loves
And
Aunt
Paisley
Leah.
loves Aunt Leah. Aunt Leah wants to know, what has been your favorite activity to do as a family?
Well, we love to eat.
Yes, eating is a favorite pastime in future time and present time and all the above.
We enjoy traveling together. Like today we went to Auburn, which is about a 2-hour drive from our current house. We love going to the beach. We love doing simple things as a family, whether it be shopping or just getting up on Sunday morning and going to church. We like doing that and then coming home and having a family lunch together because, like we said at the beginning of this video, our schedules are very mismatched, so we don't get to spend a lot of time together.
The three of us.
The three of us together as a family, as one unit. That's what also makes these vlogs kind of tricky because we don't want to. Would love to do every video have all three of us, but in one of the previous vlogs it was just Paisley and I, which I love hanging out with Paisley, but I love hanging out all of us together more.
Well, and that's kind of how the vlogs got started too. Vlog number 1, you and Paisley went down to the train tracks and
Right.
Hung out, and nobody knew I existed until right later on. Yes, but I will also add to Daniel's answer as far as favorite activities to do as a family. It's also really fun to see Paisley do something for the first time, whether it be, like Daniel said, going to the beach or she has this play place that she loves going to. If we do something in particular and we come home and a few days later she's still talking about it, that for us then becomes a favorite activity. So we try to do those things, more often than not. All right, so we got another question from Aunt Leah. She says, what is Paisley's favorite food?
Green beans.
Yes. It used to be broccoli and then green beans, but we're kind of steering a little away from broccoli.
She's gonna turn broccoli down a little bit, but if you give her a plate of green beans and a hot dog.
Well, with me, hot dog, no. Noodles.
Oh yeah, noodles. Noodles is taking over.
Romaine.
Cheap stuff.
Yeah, the romaine noodles. I know those are awful. I've seen those videos about how your stomach can't process them, and anyways, I don't know. But she
does,
those.
and she does process them. I can confirm.
Yeah.
They are processed. And next.
All right, so Julie Whitesell says, continuation to her questions. She says, Leslie has such beautiful complexion.
No.
That's sweet. Thank you, Julie. Can you tell us your secret?
Well.
Julie, that's super sweet. Thank you. Well, I am a Rodan and Fields consultant, and I've been using their products since last May, so 2015, over a year and a half. And in January, I became a consultant, so I currently sell Rodan and Fields life-changing skincare. You may or may not have heard about them. The same dermatologists that researched Proactive are the same dermatologists that started Rodan and Fields. And it's great skincare products. Highly recommend them. And
We'll put Leslie's
yes.
information below, so make sure to check that out.
Yes. anyone else wants to know about Rodan and Phil's, wants a sample, just email me. I've got a few samples I can send out to people. So, I mean, I really truly believe in these products, and they are great. So, anyways, that's my secret.
But Leslie B. Todd on Instagram, y'all check it out. Also, a lot of Paisley pictures on there also, and you might find a few of me.
All right, Bonnie.
Which I hope y'all are hearing Paisley in the background listening to the iPad.
Anyway, so Bonnie Berry has...
Bonnie Berry, another fan of
Yes.
the Todds. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for always commenting, and we appreciate those comments so much.
So Bonnie has a whole list of questions for us. Basically, it's about us, and then we kind of transition back into Paisley. So, first question is, how and where did you meet? All right, so I'll let you take this, and then I'll correct what you have to say.
So I got out of the Navy in 2006, and I started working for a company doing mortgages. And at a different branch, same company, Leslie's sister worked there, and so that's how Leslie and I connected after, I guess, talking to Sissy, Aunt Sissy. I may have seen her on the vlog a few times.
Yes, which the ladies at Daniel's branch were trying to set him up with Sissy, and
I think-
Sissy at the time had a boyfriend, and she said that, you know, she had a boyfriend, but I have an older sister who is single, so that's how I entered into the picture.
Yeah, and thank God it worked out that way too. We could all agree on that.
So
that's how it started.
a few weeks, Daniel and I have been emailing each other at work. Daniel said, hey, let's meet in person, because we hadn't met in person yet. So he set a date for the Tuesday before Thanksgiving 2006, and
It was not a good date.
apparently not, because I got stood up. The day before, on Monday, everything was fine, like emailing all day long as normal. Tuesday comes around, like there was not one single email from him, which was extremely odd, because he was always very quick and very quick to email me. And all that day, he did not email me. So I just went ahead and thought we were meeting as usual, went home, got ready. I called him a couple of times, left him one voicemail, and I called him again, nothing. So I was like highly ticked off, to say the least. Thanksgiving came and went, 2006.
I had a lot going on.
Apparently had a lot going on, and the Monday after Thanksgiving, I get an email at work, and it read, how was your Thanksgiving? And this was my face.
I had to create a story.
Oh, do I need to search for that email? I have it saved. Yes, so long story short, after telling him that I didn't care what his excuse was for standing me up, he had a choice to make. Either he could meet me the next night, or he would not meet me, and then that would end our time together, because my time was not going to be wasted like that. So anyways,
But we see what happened.
yeah, we did. Let me share an extra little side note to this story. So we decided to meet the following night. I'm pulling up into the parking lot. I call him to see if he was actually there at the place, and he said he was at home, and I was like, what? He's like, I'm just kidding, I'm sitting inside, come in. So anyways, that's how it kind of got started.
No, that's how it is got started.
Oh, well, that is how it got started. All right. So, how long have you been married?
8 years.
October 4th, 2008. How did Paisley enter the picture? It's kind of a long story.
That is a very long story. We made a video about that a couple weeks ago, and so we will link that above if you're interested in watching that, and also below just how the story started. So when this video is over, of course.
Yes, yes. Are you planning on having more kids? And we kind of touched on that earlier. And that's it. Those are all the questions.
That's it. If there is a question that y'all might have for us, go ahead and throw that below. We are doing, Lord willing, an hour-long Christmas special. It's going to be Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and so we will throw in a quick Q&A on that video. So if we missed a question or something that we said that might trigger another question, then be sure to throw that below and we will answer it in that video. Look at you in your little kayaking boat. Come here. What have you been watching?
I've been watching Peppa Pig and Snow White fall over on her boat.
She did?
And she hurt her boat.
Oh no.
And the plaster has fallen off Snow White's boat.
The plaster?
Oh no. Is that what happened?
What is plaster?
The plaster cost. It was the plaster cost.
Is there anything you want to say to the people watching the vlog?
Are they talking in my bedroom? That's spring.
About
Oh,
spring?
it's about spring. What about spring?
Subscribe. Thank you for watching.
That's right. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure y'all do that. And again, get those questions to us. We'd love to answer those.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye, y'all.